Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. It's August 1st, 2025, and we're going to see what this amazing bow trend is all about. So, whenever you get here, say hey, hit the heart button for me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and I like to get crafty. And we're going to get crafty today. So, whenever you get here, comment the word pumpkin. That's going to get you all of the information about the products that we're using today. And I think this is going to be cute. I think you all are going to like this idea. Maybe. We'll see. But comment pumpkin. Down below is a pinned comment. I'm going to talk with my sponges right now. It says, let me read it to you, okay, in case you can't read. Comment pumpkin to get all the details. Right below that is a link to join our broadcast channel. The broadcast channel is free to join. Y'all, it's free. Nothing else I can say about free. So I'm going to notify them right now that we're live. That is the best way for you to know when we're live. So we're going to talk about a subscription that we offer. Every month we have a brand new kit that comes out and it gets shipped to your door. You are charged on the 5th unless you join at any time in the month. You're going to be charged right then and there. And this is the August kit. I don't know if y'all are bow fans. I don't wear a lot of bows, but maybe I should. But this is the pattern that you're going to get in your kit. It's called the Bow Trellis pattern. We're going to use this today, and we're going to make it fall. Okay? So this is the pattern that you're going to get, the silkscreen transfer. And in your kit, you are also going to get the cutest little cosmetic bags. And like one, I don't know, I call it like a coin purse, but you could like put your lipsticks and little bitty things in there. So that is an option. And if you're a club subscriber, you also have an exclusive item to purchase this month, which I don't have. But it's an 8x11 bag just like this for your bigger things. Great, great travel bag, okay? And then this month in your kit, because it's a textile that you got, you are going to get 2 colors, coral and meadow, okay? And on your first package mailing, you're going to get a mini squeegee. And then every other month after that, the kits change. You just won't get the squeegee, okay? Y'all ready to do this? We are not going to use the pouch or the ink colors today. We're going to use the pattern. Oh, and I forgot to tell you. This right here, the kit alone is $25.99. But you need to join the Perks subscription because this month, ladies and gentlemen, it's half off to join. So instead of you spending $20 a month to join our Perks program and get 30% off all of our products on the Talk website, you only pay $10. So when you comment pumpkin, all of those details are going to be in that message. So join Perks first. It's $20 a month. After the first month, you get $20 back in product credit to use on a future purchase, good for 30 days, and then 30% off. All the goodies, all the paste, all the ink, all the tools, all the accessories, all the squeegees, all the transfers, all the surfaces that we have to offer. And then you also get it on your club subscription. So that makes it like $19.99. Okay? So just join the darn Perks program already. Okay? All right, we're going to get started because we've got some painting to do. My sweet, sweet husband who runs our lasers. And by the way, we have 3 of them now. I told him, like, here's my vision, bring it to life, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, you have 4 pumpkins, and these 4 pumpkins come with stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they come with 4 big flowers, 4 small flowers right here. Okay, so we're going to use the Bow Trellis pattern on this in different colors. And guess what? Today, only August 1st, these are 25% off, and you get the entire set. Okay, 25% off until midnight tonight. That is it. Go check it out. And my friend Ruth sent me this handy dandy little poker for these smaller pieces here in the cutout. So I'm going to use it to get those little pieces out. Isn't this cute? Let me see if I need to do it on any others. Nope. And have I already lost the little thing? I'm sure I have. Whatever. It's fine. Hey, everybody. What's going on, friends? So
we're going to lay these out. I will tell you right now, I'm going to do all of the outlines in one single color. Oh, look, I found it. It's right here. It's like an earring backer. Here we go. No, I need this. Okay, so there's different sizes to this. There's like a 5x5, 5x4.5, 4x4, 4x3.5. Anyways, you get all 4 pumpkins on Etsy. 25% off until midnight. Tonight. Let me see if I can fit all these on here. So we're going to have a sheet right here. This is my little cardboard tape. My tape board, actually, is what I call it. And all of these are going to be, I think we're going to use ash. Okay? But the pumpkins themselves, let me get my act here together. These are going to be different colors. We do need to paint the stands. I think those are going to be in the color ash as well. Hello, everybody. What's going on, friends? Teresa has an ear in the comments. Did I say something about an ear? Maybe I did. Let me grab another board and let me put my little flowers here. I like to get everything situated. To me, it speeds up the process whenever I get ready to start getting busy. Y'all like my shirt? Thanks for sprinkling, y'all. I really do appreciate that. Let's put that one there. Okay, here we go. Here are the colors. We know ash is going to be for the outline. Espresso is going to be used for maybe the stems. But then I have these 2 colors, Lagoon and Marmalade. These are newer colors. You need to have them in your stash, period, the end. Go get them, but join Perks first because you get 30% off. Just comment pumpkin. And I have vanilla because I want to paint one of them vanilla. But I don't know which one. We're going to flip this around. I got my placement tape out because I want to tape off like the pumpkin, the stem area. Like that. Hello, everybody. What are y'all doing today? Are y'all causing trouble? I know we are over here. That's for darn sure. All right, so let me grab another piece of tape, and we're going to put this. Ooh, you know, I don't know. I need a bigger table. Let's do this one here. This is just going to keep me from going over that little stem. You're having trouble hearing? Oh no, that's a tragedy. You know, I bought these microphones. I need to have Zach check them out and hook them up for me. See if that helps. You know what? We don't need these. Let me tell you why. The toppers have the stems. Anywho, moving on. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's paint these different colors, okay? Oh, yes, Janie, it's hot. It's very hot. Hope is babysitting her granddaughters. Okay, let's choose a pumpkin, and we're going to paint it Lagoon. I'm going to go with, like, I don't know if these are traditional fall colors. Maybe so. Maybe not. Not maybe so. So we're going to give this a good coat. We're going to see if we need 2 coats. Not sure. We'll know here in a minute. Probably so. And then I'm going to grab a paper towel and lay this down. Tina just got home from work. Dang, girl, that's early. What time do you report to work? Let's do one in vanilla. Let's do the big one. The big guy. This, my friends, need some love. So let me show you a trick. Spray your paste jar with distilled or purified water. Then you're going to grab what we call a stir stick. These come in a pack of 24. They're amazing. They're like plastic. You never have to throw them away. I even got one stuck in the garbage disposal one time, and Zach had to pull it out with this long pair of pliers, and it survived. It survived the garbage disposal. I'm not even kidding. Okay, here we go. This is vanilla. So we're going to paint this in vanilla. Most likely 2 or 3 coats on this. 5 a.m. That I was wondering, Tina. I figured if you got off early, well, I say early, you know what I mean, that you probably reported to work early. So I know I need to redo my tape boards, just because anytime there's paint on the tape, obviously it's not as sticky. So I need to redo mine very soon, very soon. I'm going to dry this and we're going to go over this one. This one's not plugged in. Okay, what is happening here? So I thought about them. I looked at those colors. I was going to do teal, but then I was like, let me use Lagoon because it's a newer color. So we're going to see what it looks like and how it turned out. I will tell you that in Hobby Lobby last fall, there was this color all over the place. This bluish, this darker Lagoon color. Okay, we're going to do another coat of this right here on this guy. And as you can see, I'm just using a sponge brush. You can use a regular brush. You can use a makeup sponge. You can use whatever. Whatever suits your fancy, okay? You do you, boo. All right, let's see what that does. Now, this may be dry, but we're going to test it out anyways. Hi, Linda. Hey, Jessie Ford. Let me dry this. It's not dry. This is our quick dry tool. This is amazing because it does not get super hot where it's going to burn you. Or like if a kid was crafting with you, this is not going to get hot. Because this is the plastic. I mean, no, don't let them stick their finger in there. So maybe with adult supervision, okay? Just saying. All right, let's do another coat of vanilla. Originally, I had Dune picked out, but I was like, no, let's go vanilla. I really don't use vanilla a whole lot. I'm usually bright white or Dune. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me close this up. And now we're going to do one in Marmalade. This is a newer color, and it is so pretty. Oh, Lord. Already making a mess. But I do need a 4th color. Maybe that's what Deb was trying to tell me. I mean, I could do 2 of the same color, right? You guys can't see. Please hold. Thank y'all so much for everybody that purchased your snow globes last night. We made some Halloween snow globes, y'all, and they were stinking cute. I don't know if you can see them back there. There's 3 of them. The 4th one is on the fridge in the kitchen. But this entire pumpkin set, bottom layer, top layer, and the flowers, and the stands, is 25% off until midnight. Go get it. Go fast. Hey, Judy, just comment pumpkin. Okay, perfect, Rosetta. I will take a look. Deb is really pulling my leg for teal, but I just don't know. I'm going to cheat. This right here is saffron. Now, some of you were like, oh my gosh, you have a lot of paste in your lid. Yes, I do, because I store my paste jars upside down so that it's easier for me to see the color. Okay? Be nice. You can do whatever you want to do. whenever you comment pumpkin, the message that we send you from our page, it will have a bunch of different links. The top link is our chalk products, so like the colors I'm using, minus this one because I'm cheating. But the second link is where to get the cutouts. Okay. I know, Rosetta, it's awesome. Hey, Jeannie. You'll get there, girl, I promise. All right, we did 2 coats here, 2 coats here. We're going to do one more of the orange, the marmalade. Is that Missy? Are you working? I know, me too. I wish they'd bring it back. I mean, you could try and make it maybe with Bumblebee and add some, I don't even know, espresso into it. I'd just be afraid it'd turn out like baby food color. Like, gross. I guess we could try it someday. Okay, done. Let's see about this. I think that's the yellow you were talking about, Deb. All right, this is vanilla. Vanilla is very transparent looking, so I believe that it needs another coat. So I did close my jar, but we're going to open it back up and we're going to paint again that third coat. Okay. Just like so. That should be it. Now, I will tell you right now, the lagoon is a little on the sketchy side. I don't know if it's going to need a third coat or not. We'll see here in a minute. Hello, Sue. Y'all hit the heart button for me. Comment pumpkin. Go grab your pumpkins. They're 25% off. Look at that. Vanilla should be done until we go to apply our transfer. Let's do one more coat of the yellow. And then we're going to switch boards and we're going to go ahead and start on our top layer. Actually, we're going to do our stands. And then I'm going to determine if we need another lagoon coat. Okay, so I'm going to go with ash for the stands. So I don't want to get a whole lot of paste inside the, what do you call it? The hole. So I'm just going to be extra careful, kind of offloading the excess back into the jar. Because I want to make sure that my pumpkins are going to slide right down in that hole. And you know what? Worst case scenario, we just make the holes bigger. We can control that. You cannot. Well, you can by not getting paste in there, but you know what I mean. Can y'all believe it's August 1st? Holy stinking cow. My boys start school in like, I think 12 days. We have no school supplies. They're good on clothes. In fact, I just ordered them some. Nobody in the house knows. It's a surprise. Maybe get them a new pair of shoes and then a haircut. And off they go. 7th grade. Holy cow. Lord, help me. Jesus, take the wheel. Hi, Zach. On this angle anyways. What do you mean, Missy? What did I say? What did I say or do? This ash color is a darker gray color. If you do not have this, you 1000% need this in your colors. It is absolutely amazing. If you're not a fan of black, this is a great alternative to have in your stash. Okay, we're gonna let those dry. I think we might need another coat. All right, now this right here is the toppers. Okay. And this is what we should be putting our tape on. However, I'm rethinking this. I don't know that I want brown stems. I think I'm just going to go with the ash everywhere. That's the color we're using. And I am not going to be mad about it. Now, you can do whatever you want. Now, we may take some Distress Oxide and maybe add a little bit of white just to make them a little different color. But you do whatever you want. Yeah. The twins start on the 7th of August. Oh, 5th grade. That means that's the oldest class, right? Or oldest grade in the school. I know some schools go to 6th grade. Ours does not. Originally, I had blackout for this. But like I said, I'm trying to use some of the new colors to show you guys how to incorporate them into your fall decor. We've used them for Halloween. And now we're using them for fall. Oh, they did? On a Friday. That's so weird. I just think starting school on a Friday is very odd. Like, talk about messing with the kids. Hey, you go back to school for one day and then you get 2 days off. That's just weird to me. All right, so let's flip it around and let's go on this side. Some of these have like vines to the pumpkins. I hand selected these, y'all. But I'll tell you what, this little sponge is perfect for painting like little areas like this. Or little thin cutouts. Okay. Let's transition back to our bases and let's see how those look. Hi, Tina. It will be an intermediate school. Oh, interesting. I'm from the Dallas area. Okay, our stands actually look good. And so does the lagoon. So I think we are officially done with our pumpkins. So I'm going to set these aside. Like that, and like this. Oh, okay, I've never heard of that location. Magnolia, or that city. All right, tape board 1 is done. Okay, so I have these. We may or may not use them. I have these little flowers. I did grab bright white. I'm just going to throw some bright white on here. And then we're going to start using our transfer. And we're going to do all the things with our bows. Our bow pattern. So bright white is very bright. If you're not a fan of bright white, use the vanilla color. Tone it down a little bit. Do what works best for you. If you want orange flowers, put orange flowers. If you want pink flowers, put pink flowers. If you want pink pumpkins, great. I am making this how I see the colors come together. Yeah, I know, Linda, right? Let's go back to school on a Friday. All right, see? Now, because I put such a light coat of this, we can now go back to the left side and go over it one more time for that second coat. Really without having to dry it. Our paste, when you paint with it, it dries like freaky fast, okay? Just like Jimmy John's delivers freaky fast. That's how our paste dries. Dun, 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 dun. And there's our super cute 8 flowers. Okay? We're done with the white. Let's put that away. Now we have to figure out if our toppers need another coat. And I think we're okay. All right, friends, here we go. I'm going to leave all my colors out except for ash. Because now what we're going to do, first of all, let's make sure these are dry. Now we're going to start adding our pattern. Kids are so excited, so they start on Friday to calm down for the weekend and start fresh on Monday. Interesting. Huh. I never would have thought that. Makes sense. We have to apply wax. Let me grab my wax. Espresso spoon in the drawer. Okay, yes. Yes, the Houston area, yes, is very humid. You are 1000% correct. Let me grab Mr. Pen and this guy. Okay, this one's dry. Pretty sure orange is dry. Blue's getting there. Hey, Tracy. I did 3 coats of vanilla, so we need to make sure that these are good to go. Before applying the surface wax. Now, I am going to use... what do I want to use? These are all just awful. Let me see something. At one point in my life, yes, I brought these on our vacation. They're like sanding things. I just want to smooth this out a little bit before we apply the transfer. Just to make it smooth. So now I have to deal with this. So let me see if I can get this off by applying it to a paper towel. Probably not all the way. I know I can do it with my Gator sander. Whatever, I probably just made a big mess, but it's fine. Okay, now I have orange. Let's use this side. I just want to make sure that my paste is smooth so that I can prevent air bubbles, okay? Which causes bleeding. Now I'm just going to flip this over. Like, this is meant to be like a one and done kind of thing. I got a whole pack of these on Amazon years ago. Okay. All right, let's wipe up our hands, okay? And wipe off our pumpkins so that we don't have any of that, whatever this is called, residue. Yeah, see, we did. We had some. Oh, we had a lot there. Okie doke, y'all. Goodbye, sponges. I don't have time to deal with you today. All right, here we go. Lay that on the ground. I have this little guy right here. And this little guy helps me clean up my edges. Because sometimes I am a messy painter. Most of the time. And you will see the edges even after you put the top layer on. So I like to clean them up. So that, my friends, is what we're doing. And I buy these like 2 packs at a time. I think there's 6 in the box. I love it. Hello, Evelise. How are you? Y'all make sure you hit the heart button. Comment the word pumpkin. Go grab your set of pumpkins. 25% off until midnight. If you purchased something last night, our little globes, we will combine shipping and refund you the difference. We're cool like that here, y'all. We're cool like that. All right, now I'm going to take Mr. Pen. Mr. Pen is a little thicker. He is a chisel point, and it is a lot easier to use on more flat, straight edge pieces. Now, I have this pretty much down to a science, so I'm going pretty fast, but you at home, just, you know, take your time. But it's just going to cover up all of that ash color that we got on the edge. As you can see, I like the clean look. Okay? All right, we're going to slide these over here, and we're going to take these, and we're going to wax all of them. There we go. Is that a Sharpie black marker? It is not a Sharpie black marker. I will put the link to these in the comments. The brand is called Overseas. They have a bunch of different ones. I got the white ones recently. So this is surface wax. This is going to help protect the paste that we painted with. And it's going to help protect our transfer from not sticking too super well. Like, we want it to stick well, but not like where it's stuck like Chuck, if that makes sense. Okay, and then sometimes if I get too much, I have to turn it over my wax applicator and buff out the wax just to make it really smooth. Okay. I use the brush tip, Marilee, to do the edges. The bullet tip I use to do like eyes on my cutouts or to fill in like small circles. All right, these are wax. So now what we're going to do is put this away. Hi, Annette. I don't, Sharon. I hardly ever paint my backs. I don't know. I never have. Probably never will. Okay, friends, here we go. We have to figure out the colors first. We are going to use our transfer. But I want to think about this. You know me, how my brain works. We have 4 colors, obviously. And honestly, we don't have to use like all 4 of them. Like, I want to use probably the vanilla on the blue and potentially on the orange as well. And maybe even on this. And then this one, use maybe the Lagoon. And those can go out of the way. What do you think? I think so.
Hi, Lisa. So we're going to peel off the backer sheet. This never stays in place. What's going on there?
Okay. And what we're going to do next is grab my broken table. We are going to take our fuzzing cloth and we're going to lay our transfer on the fuzzing cloth, just like so. And we are applying lint to the back of it. These are reusable. They are not plastic. It is not a one and done. And this one has flowers and bows. And the flowers have stems. So what we're going to do, I'm going to see how many of these I can get. Right there. So I can put one there. So I can do one here. And then I can potentially put maybe the other big one. Yes. Maybe right here. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do Lagoon on the white. Here's Miss Deb. Lagoon on the vanilla pumpkin. Yes, Lagoon, I think, on this one. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready for this? And we're just going to do the bows and the flowers. All of it. Originally, I was just going to do the bows. I was like, you know what? No. We'll see how they turn out. It's just an idea for y'all. You do not have to do this. But in case you want some pumpkins, you know, 25% off until midnight on our Etsy shop. No code needed. And if you are a Getting Crafty Box subscriber, y'all get 30% off because y'all are pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. Oh my goodness, this is really pretty. Check this out. It's so pretty. Is that not cute or what? I'm in love. Okay, now, let me open this up. I'm trying not to lay my transfer down. I mean, I can clean the mat, not a big deal. All right, let's grab some vanilla. This is true talent right here, y'all. And we're going to take this and squeegee the vanilla all over the orange or the marmalade pumpkin. And as we do this, come on, we're going to pick up all of our excess. You do not want to let your excess sit there because it will create lines whenever you go to peel your transfer out. Try and get it all off. Okay? All right, let's see what we did. Oh my gosh. I think we might make thousands of pumpkins this month with this pattern. Look at this. Woo, y'all. Y'all need to go join the club right now. Go. Comment the word pumpkin. Get your club subscription. But join the perks program first. That way you can get 30% off this kit. Okay, the transfer. Okay, let's do this. We're going to clean this because we still have 2 more to do. We're going to take this, it's called a board eraser, and we're just going to clean all the paste off the non-sticky side. Okay, then I like to take a paper towel. Thank you. And I'm going to take all of that water sitting there and wipe it off. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over. We're going to spray the back And now we're going to do the same thing and clean the back of it. So this is the sticky side. All right. Now that way, we're going to use it again. Okay, so now it's clean, ready to be used again. Okay. Now, because we cleaned it, all right, we're going to grab our fuzzing cloth again. And this is such an important step because now that we've cleaned it, it's, what is the word? Like, it's gotten its stickiness back. Okay. So y'all hit the heart button for me. Comment pumpkin. Sprinkle the video. Make sure you're following our page, please. Hey, Lena, how are you? I like this on the pumpkins. I have a garland I bought last year. There you go, Steph. Love it. Hey, how did that shirt ever work out? Okay, we need that. The shirt with the paste. It is. This month's club is going to be rocking. We'll probably put, like I said, put this on about 1,000 different types of pumpkins. I love patterns in general. So this is a great one. All right, here we go. Let me put this one over here. And we're just going to place this down. How do I want to do this? Let's put it right there. Please hold. Okay, we're going to put this one here. And then we're going to take this little guy. And put it right there. Pressing all the air bubbles out. Okay, now we're going to go in. I need a new jar of vanilla. For next time, we're going to push that paste through the silk screen so that it ends up on our pumpkin. Just like so. Picking up all of the excess. Don't waste your paste, y'all. All right, we're going to go ahead and peel this one up. So this would be like the opposite of the other pumpkin we did. And now we're going to come back over here and apply our paste to the yellow. Pick up all the excess. And get it, y'all. It's Big Bow Friday. We're using bows. We're using a bow pattern. Where's your Big Bow Friday? Hey, Gabby, it is. Isn't it cute? Look at this one. Look at this guy. Oh, this is so pretty, y'all. Okay, here we go. Clean it again. And here we go. You think it'll be a seller? I haven't washed a shirt yet. I did make another one for the customer using each. Wait, that's okay. Oh, do you really, Lena? Ooh, Deb said this might be her favorite. Okay. You know, honestly, I wasn't sure about this one to begin with. Just because, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind those. But now that I see it on the pumpkins, totally takes them up a level. Don't y'all think? With the pattern. Well, I love pumpkins regardless, but the pattern alone takes it up a notch. Okay. We are done using the transfer. So now we're going to put this back on our backer sheet, and now we're going to like put all the things together. So I'm going to lay this sticky side facing up. I lost my backer sheet. Come back here. And now we're going to line up the corners, line up the edges, sticky side to white side. Press down and just remove the rest of the water. We just want to make sure it's dried off. Okay? Now that is done. Let's close up our paste. I like it. Yes, it might be, Deb. You're right. Hi, Dee. Okay, so these are going to dry. I need to take the frames off of these. And I have to do this. Hello, Miss Amy. We're just going to go around and see if any of these need a little cleanup. The ash is almost dark enough that you really can't see it, but just because I am very particular about certain things, y'all are just gonna have to watch me do this. Sorry, not sorry. Get the stem. I went a little hog wild on the stem, y'all. Oops. Go around. And then check the insides. Flip it over. Different angle. I always tell y'all to do that. Okay, that's done. Now you could probably use Mr. Pen on this one, but it's going to be the insides that are going to be tricky because they are smaller. Flip it around. Do the exact same thing and one more. Thank you. Wearing my extra dirty shirt today. I haven't worn this yet. All right. Now, I'm trying to figure out if we're going to use the flowers I painted or if we're going to add for real bows. Like with ribbon. I do not know. I lost that. I just use this tool to get this little piece out. Okay. Thought I got them all earlier, but apparently I didn't. All right. Let us see if these are dry. Okay, this one's dry. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are cute. Cute, cute. So now we just have to glue them down. Oh, for sure, Missy. Agreed. It is like a pewter color. All right, I'm going to apply very little. Stick fast. Okay, I'm going to lift it up. Oh, I need to go back and Mr. Pin that. That was awful. I might paste. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love that. Which one did we do next? The orange? All right. Place it down. Yeah, I definitely need to go around the edges because if your paste gets over the edge, it'll look like that. Press and hold so it doesn't slip. Nope, no code needed on Etsy until midnight. 25% off this entire set. It's all yours, friends. Okay, which one's next? I think they're all dry. Who am I kidding? Remember, the paste dries freaky fast. Alrighty. This one. Press and hold so it doesn't move. And when you comment pumpkin and you receive a message from us, it's the second link. We'll take you directly to this entire set. Okay, and last one. Stem included. We'll get some glue. And then I gotta clean up these edges because it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, then we have the flowers. They need to be darkened for sure. But you get the flowers also, so you can determine if you want to use them or not. I also have raffia. I mean, I kind of like the flowers. I like the thickness. No, I don't know that they can stand on their own. You would definitely probably need the stands. They come with stands. Little base. All right, we gotta do this. There we go. Ring around the rosy. Again, I'm using the brush tip on this marker. Just works so much better with those smaller, more curved areas. Did y'all eat lunch yet? I'm gonna eat lunch. I didn't even get to drink all my coffee. Today was a crazy, crazy morning. Anytime the first hits, it's insane. Because I gotta get everything posted for my VIP members. If you don't know what that is, or you're not sure if you're in my VIP group, when you comment pumpkin, there will be a link to join. It is free to join that group. 3 more. Thanks, Gabby. Oh, Jessie, have you ever used them? Or are you just a cutout girl? Because the minute you try this stuff, you're going to be like, why was I so afraid? Because you have reusable surfaces so that you can practice. You just got to sit down and do it. Now, you don't have to put a pattern on these pumpkins at all. You could paint them different colors. You could add polka dots with a marker. Let me take my broken table over here and grab some stuff. My black is missing. The black soot is missing. Zach was in here with me last night. Where do you think he put it? Anybody? Where are you? I don't know if you guys can see this, but I've got this big container holder. I don't know what he did with it. It's in the wrong spot. I have a very specific spot for all my stuff. All right, we're going to go heavy distressing on this. Hopefully it's not too much. We'll see. What color should we color in the circle for the flowers? Yellow? Black? Jesse, I don't have... I don't know if I have saffron or not. You can send me a message. Thank you, Patty. They're on Etsy. They're 25% off until midnight. No code needed. Go grab them. And like I said, if you guys placed an order for the snow globes last night or anything else, we'll combine your orders. All right, there's that. Paint them orange. I could probably do that even for the orange one, Angie. Problem is, yellow, yeah. See, I was trying to think. Black. See, I said black originally, Courtney. Maybe I kind of like your style. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're going to go black. Yes. 1000%. So cute. Now we're going to glue them on. And then I think we're done. I don't think we're going to use stuff today. Like black ribbon. I even got lace out. No. Yeah, I say we just do this. This. One there. Where are the pumpkins at? They're on Etsy, Miss Patty. All you have to do is comment pumpkin in the second link you get when I send you the message. It's going to take you right to the pumpkins. No code needed to get your 25% off. Try to make it easy. All right, so I put the big ones down. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the little one. I'll put the pumpkins right here in the comments. Okay, so let's put this guy right next to it. Okay, there's one. There's two. Yes, Angie, I agree. Hey, Peggy girl. These are our little pumpkins we're using for the club transfer. These are 25% off until midnight. I literally just posted the link in the comments. Or you can comment pumpkin. Let's go to the left. I'll go down a little bit. Okay, so we have our stands. So let's see if these are dry. And again, I need to go along the edges where my paste actually took over the edges. So that it's finished. Let me do that real quick before I forget. La-ti-da. Just covering it up with black. Because it blends in, right? Cool beans, Jelly Bean. Should we do the big one? Yes. I know, Nancy. It's going to be great. All right, so each one of these have a little stand. And I think we're probably going to have to make the stands a little thicker. So I told Zach, I'm like, maybe not. So here is one. So they just slide in there. But if you get your paint too thick, you'll have a hard time getting them in there. So we're just going to make them thicker. Like this one needs to be thicker. There's that one. There's that one. Let me try this one more time. Yeah, we'll make that one thicker. So y'all get the drill, right? Always get the test dummy cutouts. So for now, we're just going to prop it up with this so that y'all can see what it looks like. Better yet, let's see if I can get that to stand. There we go. Let's do this. Thank you, Lena. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Okay, so here are your little pumpkins. Hopefully you can see them all. But club transfer, bow pattern, bow trellis pattern. Somewhere. I don't even know where it went. Y'all, the struggle is real. It's all the way over there on the floor. It flew away with the wind. So there you have it. Comment pumpkin. Go grab your cutouts. 25% off. Everything you see here, you'll get cutouts, unfinished. Join the club to get the pattern. And that is what I have for you today.
So I hope you love them. But do it before midnight, okay?
All right, friends, have a great day.
We'll see you next time. Bye.